Now, for those people who have a Leo rising sign in your NAVAMSA chart, in your D9 chart, now remember, not only will Saturn be transiting into the sign of Pisces, but Jupiter into Gemini, Ketu into Leo, and Rahu is going into the Aquarius sign too in a few weeks. So the importance of Saturn's transit in the NAVAMSA chart is very profound, because the NAVAMSA chart is a chart of probabilities, which means whatever is strongly probable for you, which may come by for you, and a stronger chance than the possibilities which the D1 chart brings. So it's very important that you look at the D9 chart, the chart of relationships, connections, and partnerships, through the lens of Saturn's transit into the Pisces sign as well, because this is a long duration. So when Saturn goes into the Pisces sign, do look at how Saturn is placed in your D1 chart, but also D9 chart, which means in your D9 chart, where is Saturn placed? In your NAVAMSA chart, is Saturn placed in the 12th house, or Saturn is placed in the 7th house, or Saturn is placed in pseudo exaltation in the 3rd house, or it's placed in the 9th house in pseudo debilitation. Keep all this in mind, and through that, because those houses, those areas, those manifestations will also be activated when Saturn goes into Pisces sign. So if Saturn is placed in the 10th house in your D9 chart, in the natal chart, then obviously Saturn's transit into the Pisces sign, and then aspecting the natal Saturn will also bring results. So keep and see what is the relationship that the transiting Saturn is establishing with a natal Saturn in your D9 chart. So that is very important. Then the rulership of the two houses. Saturn rules the 6th house of enemies, competition, but also those people who work below you. So those are getting activated through Saturn going into the 8th house. So through a sudden, either a challenge which may come by, because remember, the D9 chart is a chart of possibilities, probabilities, but also connections and partnerships and people. So some people who are working below you, or are hidden enemies, or hidden competition, or who have a grudge against you, will bring about a sudden challenge or sudden issue for you, because of which your career will get affected. And your ability to earn money through your work may also get affected, because Saturn is aspecting with the 3rd aspect of effort, but in the 10th house of work and career, but in the sign of Taurus, which is the money sign, especially because Saturn also aspects the 2nd house, which is the Virgo sign. So earning are strongly getting influenced and enhanced in your D9 chart when Saturn transits, because and there is a stronger probability of this happening. And because both Ketu and Jupiter also aspecting, where Saturn is aspecting with his 10th house, the sign of romance, speculative investments. So anything that you do in a connection, either change of work which is happening in a connection, or investment is happening, or a new romance is happening, Ketu will be separating you from one person, but Jupiter will expand your ability to connect with new people, and Saturn is offering you stability. Remember, the D9 chart is the chart of relationships and connections. So the probability of such an event happening is very, very strong. So be very wary of that. And lastly, do see your connection of Saturn in your D1 chart, in your Lagna chart, and connect that with what Saturn's probable results are coming for you in your D9 chart.